Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Factorio with yours truly, Inzainia. And guess what time it is? It is time to upgrade our furnaces. This is a pretty daunting task, but again, what you always got to keep in the back of your... Whoa, military too! We can now make basic grenades and piercing round magazines. That's what I want: modular armor and then power armor. Power armor 2 is incredible. But 150 of everything. So we're still a ways off from that. Robotics, we still need rocketry. Electricity, medium and big. Let's go ahead with that one. We can then use the bigger poles, which will be nice. Maybe that'll finish because it's only 50. Maybe it'll finish before we get all this redone. So basically what we're going to do right now is we're going to bring everything to a freaking screeching halt, because we're going to tear all this down and then redo it. Now, some of it's going to have to be redone, some of it's just going to have to be moved and shifted, but you'll see how it goes as it goes. So the best way to do this, believe it or not, is to just tear it all down. You just go through and pick it all up. Everything's going to stop, and that's fine, but you just tear everything down. Now, the first thing you want to do is make sure you got enough materials to make the electric furnaces, which I didn't even look to see, and I don't. But I've got everything else. I've got plenty of steel plate being made up there. So yeah, we can go ahead and tear it all down. Probably better to tear all the arms down first. And this also lets you weed out you know, doing stuff like this when you get these big upgrades lets you weed out, you know, like your yellow inserters, because you have to pick them up to clean up, so you know, hey, I'm not going to put them back down. And it lets you upgrade everything to blues, and lets you upgrade your track to red if you haven't yet. Like all my copper over there, when we finish, it'll all be red. We're going to pick all this up. All right, and we're going to take it all up. Everything's going to stop, even our mining drills and stuff, which is fine. If we pick up all these arms, it'll stop spitting it out on the ground like that. I just pick it all up. Do I not have a... Yeah, I do. I've got the iron one, though. Now, I'll show you another thing that you get when you get the steels. You get these steel axes. Like there, I just made one. So if I take that one out of my inventory and put the steel one in there, watch how much faster it is to pick these up. It's about double the speed, really. I mean, it's... Did I just accidentally break that? Yeah, I did. I don't want to break anything yet, because these can all just be written over with red ones. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll do it one side at a time. First thing we need to do, though, is we need to make some stone brick. Now, we just started running stone right up here. So what we can do, somewhere around up here, there it is. Yeah, we'll have to tie that in a little better with electricity. But let's throw a couple more of these bad boys down. We'll put one there. Oh, I'm standing on it. And then we'll put one there. And then we'll run electric lines over here to them, which that'll work once we tie all this in. Give that 2 different ways. I'm following the electric lines to see why I'm not getting any power. Nothing's getting power, and it all should be. There, that'll fix that for now, but there, that's a little better. Now it's tied into this, and it's tied into that. If I come up here, I can come over like so and tie it into that one. Now it's tied in 3 different places, although these 3 different places aren't tied into everything. But if we go down here and put one, now that one's tied in over. So now this is connected in 2 different ways. So disconnecting some other power won't turn everything off again. Why aren't you?
Research complete.
Alright, what about this guy? Now these guys are nice, but that you won't use them very often. Let's see, bullet shooting speed. I'm trying to get into some military armor crafting. That'll let me do the heavy armor. Okay, let's learn that. Again, like I've told you guys multiple times, you need to really focus on the military too. You can't just kind of get, complacent and focus on nothing but the what you want to build. If you let your military back up, you will regret it in the long run. You will be one of them guys on the forum complaining, this game is just too hard. I can't get things to do what I want them to do. And it's nobody's fault but your own, because you've been told here by Inzainia what you need to do. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pick that up and we're going to put it down here, because we're going to put something in here because we ain't got nothing else to go there. So, and unfortunately for the start here, we're going to have to use these. Well, let's pick them up. Let's just do it right. If we're going to do it, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Actually, no. See where I messed up? How do you got to do these? You got to do these in groups of 2, remember? Oh yeah. So we'll do 6 just for giggles. 6 is about 3 electric furnaces, and then I can just run 4 or 5 electric furnaces in here once we get enough stone to do so. Alright, so let's go down. Let's curve around. Go down. Down. No. Like so. Alright, let's pick up that last one. And now let's have some of these bad boys.
Research complete.
Alright, dang it, I'm researching stuff too quick. We'll do chemistry. We'll go down, and down, and down, and down, and down, and down. I don't like that one on the corner. And down. Alright, and... I don't like that. I really don't like that. And you see why, I'm sure. Because it's going to be the first factory that, we're going to have to rebuild it anyway, so I guess it don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter. We're going to have to rebuild it here in 10, 15, 20 minutes at most. Anyway, so, or at some point we need to rebuild it. We probably won't, but we need to. Alright, let's go to there, and to there. And then in between them all, like we always do. And what are we doing? Oh, okay, they're already doing it. So what we need is now somewhere to spit it all out. We're just going to spit it down, which I know is oops.
Research complete.
Good golly. I can do that one. All right. You can get research, man. Once you get research going, it really can pick up. We had been researching a lot of the harder things. All right, and what we'll do here, since this is all just temporary, where's a box? Alright, we'll make a steel chest. Alright, we'll put a steel chest there, and we'll make another one, and we'll put another one there, and then we'll get 2 of these quick arms to throw that stuff in there, and then we'll run some electricity down here to them. There. Now what they'll do is they'll make them, and these will just throw them in there. Let's see if it's going to back it up enough. Better way to do this would have been to have gone like so. Let's see, right there, to there, and then to there, and then run it across that way, like so. And that power pole's all kind of in my way. So let's then put another power pole down over here. There we go. That'll give it 2 sides to build up on. With 2 of these arms going, as you can see, we're pulling it off enough now with it using both sides of the track. So, there we go. Alright, what we need up here is another splitter. I can see all this already. I know I just told it to make 2 of them. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's figure this out now. So, no. I need this to go straight. Let me see. 50%, half and half. 25%. 50%. Okay, and then half of 50% more, and we should just be able to do this. Alright, that ain't working for some reason. Why not? Let me pause for just a second. Alright, so we changed it just a little bit, but that seems to be working. I'm thinking that having one of these splitters, having it the way that I had it, would have still been fine had I tied this into it, which I didn't. So, basically with the whole having it like that, would have 3 and 4, 3 and 1, 3 and 1. It's still, yeah, definitely still the same speed. With this line being full, it's forcing everything to go this way. So basically you got a 50-50 split. 50% goes into this. So you got 50 going into there, 50 coming down to here. And then this does a split, which sends 25 up there and 25 down here. And because this one's full, all of that 25 goes here. And if we undo that, we can see that. Yep, see it's still kicking it down, the 25%. And then by having that there, that gives it the 50% from here. So that gives this line 75%, and this line should be only getting a little bit. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and this one's getting 4 or 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 going here, 1 going there. That's exactly the way I want it. So 75% going down here to make these bricks. 25% coming up here to make the train track parts. And then the rest of the thing going into the bricks here. So what do we need the bricks for? Oh, we needed the bricks for the electric thingies. And we're not going to build one of them yet. Just a heads up. So what we're going to do is that. Now what we need to do is we need to come up here. And we need to find something that takes all this. So here, let's do this. It's going to be temporary. I'll do this quite often. Put all of that in there. Put as much of that in there as I can. Let's go build a steel one. Put it down there. Put all of that in there. Put all of that in there. Put that in there. And that opens up some inventory space. We'll just keep them. If you hit Alt, you can see the kind of stuff that's in them. Alright, so let's see. What do we need? Let's go ahead and go make some steel. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and make some steel. We'll grab all this steel because we're going to need it all, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and fix these now. There we go. Get them bad boys rolling again. All my iron's off production right now, so there we go. We got enough to make 8. What are we waiting on? Advanced circuits. All right, that should be plenty of them. Make 3 more. Now we need more steel. I'm gonna make 3 more of them. Now what are we holding on? More steel. All right, so let's go get our iron going at least, or some of it. We got how many of them? Oh, they're still being made. Oh, good gosh. We should have grabbed a bunch of that. Let's cancel this. Let's cancel that and grab a bunch of these. Is it the wire that it needs? It needs advanced circuits. which needs the copper cable that I ain't really producing much of. We'll grab a bunch more of these. Alright, so 5, 10. There's 14 of them. Good. Alright, so now we're making just them. Good, good, good. Let's get down here to the iron facility where we were smelting all of that glorious rich iron. Yummy! Now these are bigger, and see how they take up a little bit more room. So you need one more space. So do we want to go up or down? And I say we go up. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm pretty sure that'll work with these new electric poles. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. Now let's check out these new electric poles. Which ones are the, you can look down there, supply area 7x7, 4x4. These were 5x5. These are the nice medium, but we need steel. And I don't have any steel. Good golly, George. But what we can do is just use a bunch of these little ones for right now until we get our iron back into production. This is where it comes in to make sure, I said it myself, I know I did, to make sure that you've got, I'm just going to go like that, just blanket the whole front, and then work the thingies in all around, because I only got 2 things coming in and 1 going out, so I'm okay. Now what we got to do here is we got to reorganize. So this has all got to come. This all got to go, rather. I hate how you walk on them tracks. I really wish you didn't. But, you know. Alright, so anyhow, we got to move all this up 1. Now I'm going to play tricky willy here. And I'm going to take one of these away. So I guess I'm going to have to take 2 away. Like so. And I'm going to get the iron to transfer so that I don't have to pick it all up. There we go. There we go. And then if I grab a little bit down here, it should let it all pass through. There we go. And we'll have to move all this up too, and I'll have to reverse these belts, I get that, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to cheat and do that, so, well, not cheat, but you get my point, so that I didn't have to pick up all that coal. Whoops. So let's go pick up all these, and I forgot to set the timer. Alright, there we go. Alright, so hang on a second, let me do that. Alright, so, and we're probably going to have to put these poles all on the top too. Yeah, we are. But that's fine. We'll just put them up there for now, and then we'll replace them all when we get the steel going again. Whoops, that one can't be there. But it can be there. Alright, so let's get these turned around. Whoa, slow down, boy. Oh, no. There we go. We just got to pick it up real quick. I messed it up. Went 1 too far. All right, that'll work for now. We'll end up moving that up when we do that. What we need to do is get this set up and going, though. So we actually, I'm mistaking here also, because we don't need that anymore. Don't ask me why. I was thinking that we needed coal for an electric furnace. But we don't anymore. This is done. So we'll end up having to pick all that coal up and then dump it in the chest over by our coal plant or something. So we won't need any of that. We'll just pick it all up, get it all, make it all pretty again. Good enough. Alright, so we've got iron coming in, that's all we need, and then we need an output. So, for this one, it's going to be right here. Isn't that right? Yeah, that's right. And we'll end up running these all the way over. So, in fact, I might even, when I build these, because I got enough room now, I might go ahead and let this be the first row and get rid of this whole row of stuff, and then go here and then on top of it. That way I can go out past this mine and keep going as far over as I want to. But what we need to do is we need to quit gabber jabber and get that going. That's one good thing about these electric furnaces, is that you don't need coal for them. Come on, get off the track, you goof. Some of them have got to be off to the side. We'll fix them all later. Don't matter. Oops. Would probably be good if I had them pointing the right way from the beginning. And then now look how much faster they produce. Look at that. I mean, it's just a lot faster. So much faster. All right, there we go. Look at that. Woo. Nah, I think we are going to keep it on this. I think what we're going to end up doing is moving this down so that they can continue past. But for right this moment, we're not too worried about it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and let's go with the blues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as you can see here, I'm not even going to have to change this. And I'm going to be one short. Where you at? Give me a blue. Give me a blue. But what we are going to have to do, look how fast. I mean, these guys are going so fast they're actually, oh, well, duh. It's because nobody's mining anything. I'm just not even thinking there. There we go. So let's go with it here. Since all the top already has power, all we got to do is come along down here. And that'll work. Okay. Everything's going. Everything is going. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what we got to do. Just keep doing this. Keep, let all this iron go. We can stand here like so. Because what we need, you know, as a priority right now is steel. You can just stand right here and it'll grab it all. Well, right there will. We just need to grab as much of this iron as being made and just holding F. That's all I'm doing, just standing there and holding F. And it's grabbing all the iron plates. We go into our inventory, we can see that we're at about 2.5, almost 3 stacks. I want to get about 4 stacks, and I'm going to go throw them in that 1, 2. Come on, baby. That's enough. Go throw them up here in the steel production deal, because everything's going to be sucking up all that iron as fast as it can. Which actually, no, what we need to do is we need to put it in the gear factory. Where's the gear factory? Hit Alt. There they are. Hey, buddy. Have a little iron, pal. Have half a thing of iron. You have the other half. And then you have about half. And now it'll all back up, which is what we want. And then once them gears and all that stuff is making it up there to the steel, or to that wherever it needs to be. Heck, I don't know. Where's the steel at? Factories, these steel right here. These guys are the ones making steel. So they did need the iron plates. What the heck? Let's come on down here. We'll grab these. And then we can come up here and we can go whack whack. Put half of that in there. Put the other half in there. Now these guys will be popping out that steel. And now it's just a matter of waiting on everything to kind of catch up. I can make one, but I need steel, because it's 15 steel per single. Make another one yet. 14. I need one more steel. There you go. There we go. So now, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and I think I'll do that off camera. I'm gonna finish the setting the iron production one up, and I'm gonna set up the copper one, and then I'll replace them because it's all just gonna be time. What's up with the power here? What, are we not making enough power now? Production consumption looks good to me. Why am I not getting power to my lights? Oh, see, yeah, our water temperature's at 55 again. I still ain't fixed that. I'm not quite sure what's going on with all this. But one thing I do know is that I can come down here and I can disconnect this. Well, yeah, for right now I can. I don't need any more of it going there. Not quite sure why. Why is it 67, 78, 89 up here? But yeah, these things, like I said, are very quirky. And I haven't quite figured out why. Sometimes it's something as simple as replacing those will fix it. Because it says that my production is way higher. I'm producing 4.3 kilowatt hours. My consumption's only 4.3 rather, and I'm producing that easily. So I don't understand why these guys are, why it says they need power. I just don't know. Could be a bug. Let's try replacing some of these pipes. So that one's going up to 55, and it just kind of sits there. I know that's got to be enough of these. These right here, the water temperature in these isn't even but like 20 in the burner. I don't know. Like I said, I'll figure it out off camera. I'll check the forums out and see if there's a bug with it or something, which is very likely because there's no reason for them to be doing that. Look in them. Each one of them's got 4 or 5. And I just saw that one come up and it's still got 5 coal in it. Or that's on these. That's these saying they don't have enough power, but there's still plenty of power in them. So we'll figure it out anyhow. And I'll do all that off camera, and I'll see you in the next episode. We'll have all of our copper done, lined up just like the iron over there on the left. And we'll have the iron, the copper, all of it doing with the electrical deals, and we will move into trains. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. We will see you in the next one where I fix the power, or have it fixed, and then I'll explain what I find, if I find anything that makes sense. All right, we'll see you then. Have a great day.